back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a fall makeup look that is appropriate for the festive season, for wedding parties, for lots of other functions as well. It's gonna be a dramatic makeup look because that's just what I love. So I'm really happy to be filming today because I have so many new products to try out that brands have graciously sent to me, and I have so much makeup that I want to try out. So it's gonna be like a first impressions kind of video. So yeah, let's just get started with the video. It is gonna be a long chatty video because I haven't done one of those in so long, and I feel like every now and then we guys should just sit together and like have a chat and just chill with each other, do makeup. And that is honestly why I started my channel, because that is what made me feel good. So today we are gonna do just that. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is using eye cream. As you guys already know, I love Boroline. This is my eye cream, and applying that under my eyes. Now I'm gonna use my PAC Makeup Moisture Lotion. I'm almost out of this, need to get a new one. And I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. For my primer, I'm going to be using the PAC Bouncy Primer. This is pretty similar to the L'Oreal Base Magic Primer in that it makes your skin really smooth and kind of covers up your pores, gives a matte finish. So I like to use it in my T-zone. And I want a glowy finish on the rest of my face, so I'm going to use my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Only about that much, not too much, because I only want to keep it on my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead maybe. I'm going to be trying out a bunch of new makeup brushes today. These are Makeup by Annalia brushes, and she is a makeup artist on Instagram, and she's recently launched her own makeup brush line. So you get all your brushes in this beautiful rose gold pouch. They have this beautiful kind of peach color, and they're all dual-ended. So this is the contour and highlight brush, and then there's the foundation and concealer brush. We also have an eyeshadow blending brush. This is the powder and blush brush. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brushes in total, and all of them are dual-ended except this one. So you do get 13 brushes in here, and I feel like you can use all of these brushes and you can just carry this case and be done. So I am going to use all of these brushes on my face today. I'm also going to use some of the other brushes that I have because I do like to use some particular brushes for particular purposes, but I'm definitely going to use all of these brushes today. So for starters, I'm going to use a little bit of corrector around my mouth and also along my under eyes. And to blend all of that, I'm using the Makeup by Annalia foundation and concealer brush. Oh, that took like no time and everything's blended. I'm just using the concealer brush along my inner corners. Okay, now moving on to foundation, I actually have two choices. I can use Dermacol, which is supposedly one of the most full coverage foundations in the world. I have 3 shades, so I definitely can find the one that suits me. And I also really want to try out the NYX Total Control Drop foundation. I have all the shades in this foundation and I really haven't had the time to play with this. I really want to play with this because I love my Cover FX custom cover drops, and I think this is going to be a similar type of idea. So I really want to try this out, so I'm confused. Which one should I try out today? I think I'm going to try out Dermacol, and I'm going to mix shade number 222 and shade number 218. Okay, I think I'm going to use a sponge. So I'm using the new Nykaa sponge. Oh, that is full coverage. Okay, did I put too much on? Oh my god. What witchery is this? Because this truly is next level coverage. The one that comes close is the Cover FX custom cover drops if you use it by itself, but I definitely could have used a little less product, but looking at it up close, it does not look cakey. I think that also has to do with the sponge that I'm using. I do really like the sponge. The PAC one is just a little bit softer, but this gets the job done just as good. I prefer the orange one a little bit more than the pink one. I feel like the orange one is just a little bit softer. Okay, for concealer, I'm gonna take the same foundation in the shade 218. It's a little bit lighter than my skin tone and it's also yellow tone, so it's really gonna brighten up the under eye area. And I'm also gonna mix it a little bit with the Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade medium. I'm just picking up the shade 218 from my hand and applying it directly under my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is definitely one of the most full coverage foundations I've used, but I still feel like I'm wearing foundation, you know? It doesn't feel like I'm not wearing anything on my face. Now to bake everything in place, I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder. Okay, now to get rid of all that bake and set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Annalia powder and blush brush. It's a really nice brush and the blush part is like the softest thing ever. So I'm just going to take my Nykaa Skin Genius powder on the brush and dust off the bake while setting the rest of my face. Make sure while you're baking your under eye area, you're also getting your eyelid. It's a really nice way to prime your eyelid, to apply your foundation and concealer on your eyelid and then bake. Please make sure whenever you're using new brushes, you always kind of wash them first, because then if they have to shed a little bit, they'll shed, they'll get softer, they'll splay a little bit, and they just work better once they're washed. Now let's move on to eyebrows. I'm using the Makeup by Annalia dual-ended eyebrow brush. And I'm going to be using my Benefit Ka-Brow. That is pretty good. But you know what? It looks nice and natural. You can leave it at that. But I personally like to take it a step ahead and fill my eyebrows in with powder. After I fill them in with pomade, I usually go over with powder. So instead of the sleek eyebrow kit in dark, I have something really fun today. Are you ready for this? Look. I dropped the plastic sheet. Look at this, you guys. Oh my god. It is beautiful. This is the new PAC Eyebrow Palette. It comes with a wax and then there are 11 shades of different powders which you'll need, whatever hair color you have. So I think the one that I'm going to use is this one. This is in the shade Chocolate, I believe. Yes, this is Chocolate. They all pop out of the palette and you can put them in another palette if you want. You can refill them. I'm going to use the shade Chocolate. I'm going to use a lighter shade along the front part of my eyebrow where there's no pomade, and along the arch I'm going to use the darker shade. And for this I'm going to use my PAC 100 eyebrow brush. This is the first time that I'm using this and it's really nice. I love how the front part of my eyebrow is looking. Let's do the rest of my eyebrow now. Nothing has ever replaced my sleek eyebrow kit because I pretty much get kind of like a similar result. But this is easily available. I don't need to carry two different eyebrow kits to get two different shades because I get two shades in this one pan and it looks really nice. What do you guys think? Okay, so for my eyeshadow, I actually have three new palettes from PAC. This is the matte eyeshadow palette, which has some amazing warm tone neutrals. Oh my god, it looks beautiful and it looks perfect. Like, this is all I'll ever need because you guys know I love warm tones. Then the next palette I have is this one. This is beautiful. Look at the amazing shimmers. I swatched all of these on my hands. Look at the amazing shimmers and you get a black. So basically, if you have these two palettes, I think you're pretty much set in the neutral department. They also have this one. This is a colored palette. It has some really nice neutral tones as well as some beautiful colors as well. I'm going to take the Makeup by Annalia eyeshadow blending brush and eyeshadow application brush. I'm going to use the blender side and I think I'm going to start with this shade over here. This one. Okay, to blend that even more, I'm going to take the PAC 274 brush and I'm just blending the edges so it's nice and smoked out. Let's go to the deeper shade. I'm gonna take this reddy kind of brown here. Reddy kind of brown. This red brown shade over here. And putting it in the same place. Ooh, that is pigmented. Keep a duo fiber brush handy so you can just dust away the fallout as and when it happens. Okay, now I'm gonna take this purpley brown over here. Oh, that is beautiful. I do want to add kind of like a burgundy tone, so I'm going to pick up my Tartelette palette and I'm going to take Leader. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. And I'm just adding that in the outer corner, not taking it too far in. I'm going to take Sweetheart now, and that is going to help with the blending. Okay, now for the fun part, I'm gonna use one of these shimmery shades. I don't know which one I want to use. Okay, I'm gonna mix two shades. So I'm gonna take this gold over here and I'm also gonna take this copper over here. So I'm gonna mix that and that. Of course, I'm gonna apply it with my fingers because I do that with all kinds of shimmery shadows. Now I'm taking it on a MAC 242. Just to kind of finesse the edges a little bit, maybe even cut the crease a little bit because I love cut crease makeup looks. Let's blend that a little. This is the PAC 260 brush. I don't want it to be too harsh. Okay, for my top lash line, I am gonna line it with the Plum Nature Studio Kajal. And of course, for my wing, I'm using my Sigma Line Ace in Legend. I love this eyeliner so much. I included it in my September favorites as well. Which, if you haven't seen that video, click here and watch it. It's a really nice video. I'm talking about all of my favorite products. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes now and apply the new PAC mascara. This is the PAC Slim and Slimmer mascara. So I'm gonna take the slim side first, and I assume the slimmer side is for my lower lashes. So the slim side is pretty slim, as you can see. I'm just gonna apply that on my lashes. Okay, that's good, but I think there are better mascaras for my top lashes, but I can already tell that I'm really gonna enjoy this for my lower lashes because the wand is so slim, it's really gonna get in those lower lashes and make them pop. Now for some beautiful lashes. Look at this. These are the iSlay lashes in Marshmallow. Look at the beautiful packaging. This is what they come in. They have 5 types of different lashes, and the card is going to give you a little bit of information about the product, and then this is how your pair of lashes will look when it comes. The packaging is absolutely out of this world. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to get the box out. You can see that is what they look like. They're super dramatic and kind of winged out on the outer corners, which is like my favorite type of lash. So I'm just gonna pop these on and come back. Okay, those lashes are fabulous and they feel really high quality. They don't feel cheap at all. You can definitely reuse them if you take care of them, and they were really easy to put on. They were one of the easiest lashes to put on that I've ever used. Now for my lower lash line, I'm gonna use one of these Faces eyeliners. They're the new Faces Ultime Pro Mystic Kajals. I have them in 4 shades, and I think for this look, I'm gonna use the brown one. They come in green, grey and navy blue, which all of them look really nice. I've only used the brown one yet, and I really like it. It's super smooth, super creamy, and it doesn't smudge. So I'm just gonna put it on my lower lash line, and it does come with a smudger on the other side. But I'm just gonna apply it on my lower lash line now. Look at that. That was super easy to do and it's super creamy. I'm just gonna take the PAC 260 brush and smudge that in a little. I'm going to go back to the Tartelette in Bloom palette and I'm going to take the shade Leader on the other side of the Makeup by Annalia eyeshadow brush. The other side is a really nice flat eyeshadow kind of smudger brush. So I'm just going to take Leader on that and help smudge that and set that. I actually use this on my lower lash line, the PAC Slim and Slimmer Mascara, and I have to say I love it for my lower lash line. It didn't work as well for my top lashes, but for my lower lashes, I love it. I think I found the perfect lower lash line mascara. I'm going to take the PAC 091 brush and I'm going to take Flower Child over here on this brush just to kind of clean up under the brow bone. For my bronzer, I'm going to use Benefit Hoola and I'm going to use it with the NYX 02 brush. For my lipstick, I'm going to use the PAC Retro Matte Gloss in the shade 41 Corrupt. I'm going to line my lips with the Maxfactor Color Elixir Lip Liner in the shade Mauve Mistress. I feel like it's good to do your lips first because then you can really decide how much blush you need. I went ahead and filled my lips in a little bit with that same lip liner. So this lip is a combination of the PAC Retro Matte Lip Gloss and the lip liner. So for my blush, I'm going to use the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette and I definitely want to do something plummy to match this really dramatic lip over here. So I think I'm going to mix this shade and this shade because this one is too plummy and this is too pink. So I'm just going to mix both of these shades and I'm using the Makeup by Annalia blush brush and I'm using the angle side. It's a pretty small brush, especially for my face. If you have a smaller face than me, which I have a pretty small face, but if you have a smaller face or if you want to apply your blush in a very concentrated area, this is a great brush for that. It is super, super soft. Okay, I actually really like this brush. I feel like these brushes are great, especially if you're gonna travel and you don't want to carry a lot of stuff because they're dual-ended, so you're getting a lot of brushes. I think this is my favorite brush from the entire brush set, the blush and powder blush. The blush and powder... Why is that so hard to say? The blush and powder brush is definitely my favorite. So now we have the contour and highlighting brush and I'm using the highlighting side. And of course I'm using my Jouer Citrine highlighter. I absolutely love this. So I'm just picking it up on the highlighting brush. And let's go to town. We have another eyeshadow and eyeliner brush from Makeup by Annalia and I'm going to take the eyeliner brush side and apply the highlighter in my inner corners. In the center of my nose. And I'm going to take the flat eyeshadow side and apply the highlighter under my eyebrows. To set all this in place, I'm going to use a makeup setting spray. This is the new PAC Micro Finish Makeup Fixer. I have used this twice and it is amazing. It is a continuous spray, so it looks like a deodorant can, and once I start spraying this on my face, I don't stop. It is such a micro fine mist and it is continuous, so I absolutely love it, and it does set my makeup and make it last longer. for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful and learned something new. That's why I create these videos for you guys, because I want you to learn how to do your own makeup at your own home and feel beautiful. And makeup just makes you feel so good. So please try this look at home, and if you do, please post a picture on social media and tag me so I can see your recreations. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. It only takes a moment. All you have to do is click the little red subscribe button down there, and also please click the notification bell next to the subscribe button, because sometimes when I upload a video you may not know, and if you have the bell on you will get a notification whenever I upload a video, so you will be one of the first ones to watch my video, which is amazing. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family if you enjoyed, so we can all grow together. Give me a big thumbs up so I know you actually liked this video. Also remember to check out my social media for all my fun updates behind the scenes when I'm filming, when I'm editing. I also post my outfits on social media. I do PR unboxings on Instagram stories. So if any of that interests you, all my social media is also going to be linked in the description box below. I look forward to reading your comments down below, and I'm going to see you super soon in my next one. Bye bye.